Welcome back to my channel, Moon Girl Tarot. It's your girl, Chris Marie, back with another weekly tarot card reading and astrological report for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Cancer Rising. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so this is a weekly reading for February 26th through March 3rd, and the big energy that we have here, Cancer, is Saturn conjunct Mercury. Now, this is going to be in your ninth house of of education, of longevity, of travel, and like philosophy, some deep thinking here. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I see that you are looking at all of your commitments and you're looking at the energy of it's serious stuff. Now, here is the thing. Now, Saturn is a planet of restriction and also a planet that gives out. So I see here that with it being said, you're considering long-term commitments. And you're also considering long-term options as well. But there's another thing that is over here. There is a third degree of Gemini, and it is not comfortable here with you, okay? You are a water sign here, Cancer, and this Mercury-like energy is making you suffer some consequences of some decisions and some actions that you might be thinking. So reassess them, before they are completely permanent as they are. Because there is something here that is going to be that you're going to do, that you're going to decide that is going to have long-term consequences or long-term positive benefits depending on how you work it, okay? Now, another thing that I see here is that we also have Neptune, the planet of mysticism, the planet of dreams, is going to be traveling through your ninth house, okay? So when it comes to another person, when it comes to a lover, when it comes to someone you're emotionally involved in, there is the truth that is coming out and how you feel about them and how they feel about you. So there is a bond that is resurfacing, that is coming up here that maybe you didn't even notice or that you are triggered here by it, okay? Now, there is grief here that I see, and it's not the best of energy. With it being said, it is alternatively, it could deal with a spouse, it could deal with a family member, but I feel like you are looking at all of your commitments, you're looking at your relationships, and you're finding out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and how your karma played into all of this, okay? So your patience is showing the truth of the rewards, or it is just being spent as of right now, okay? So this is a great time here, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to put all of this like static energy where you're not too sure to put your obligations into something creative, into a creative pursuit, okay? And this would be a great for you to be inspired to do something in the future versus to kind of mess something up, right? That being said there. And now another thing that I see here, the planet of love is also going to be in your 8th house, okay, at a 12 degrees of Pisces. So when I have that coming in here into your house, there are some things that are going to be blocked, okay, and also going to be balanced in between. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Jupiter is going to square your Venus in the 8th house. And there is going to be something that is going to happen in your life right now that is going to require balance. And you might feel rejection coming from a loved one. You might feel rejection even from yourself. The closer that you get, you might be pulling yourself away. So this week is going to be a little stressful, just for all the signs. I'm just going to let you guys know. So if you're cross-watching your Sun, Moon, and Rising, there is going to be some tension along this week because Saturn and Mercury are coming heavy with this communication, and Jupiter and Venus, depending on what you decide to do, could either be a benefit or it's something that you're going to recoup from, okay? All right, so let's get into your psychic reading and find out a little bit more in what is the week ahead. So let's go ahead and take a look for your overall energy. And if you would like to get a session with me, I do candle spells, psychic readings, and you can go to moongirltarot.com. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There you are. We even pull up your card here. It's peace. So there's no need to worry, and there's going to be a lot of worry. Everything is going to be okay, But that is the thing, depending on what you decide to do. So this card comes up, especially so. This is a card of home. This is a card of family. This is the card of Cancer. And the moon is going to start off in Libra Monday, asking you to balance what you're doing. You might be doing a little too much, okay? So when it comes to work, when it comes to your public life, when it comes to your 10th house energy, okay, let's take a look and see what's coming up. We have the Judgment card upright, okay? So when the Judgment card comes up for your work and what you're doing, it's a time of change. There are some stresses. There's something of the routine daily demands that are happening and changing at work that is like, it's stressful. You're feeling it on your body. You're starting to feel things weigh out on your mind, and you're not too sure, right? Is this fun? You know, you're really like what people say, I'm earning my paycheck. It's really hard, tough stuff. Now, I do see that Chiron is passing through your 10th house, and Chiron is a wounded healer. This is a planet of lessons that come up from the past as from the future, okay? So that being said, there are going to be things that are going to be, you know, blocked, as well as a profound time in your work. There are going to be some negative influences outside of people, okay, in your work that are basically telling you to, you know, this is a good time. This is a great time at work. Like, you know, there's fire, there's things that are happening, there's chaos at work, and everybody's telling you it's fine. It's not fine, okay, Cancer? You understand that maybe the company that you're working for or you're working with is going through some difficulties themselves as well. So observe as you can, but don't put yourself out there, because if you're signing up for overtime, if you're going out and getting lunch for the boss, you know, and thinking you're going to get this back, I don't see that. I don't see that. So don't overextend yourself, your energy. When it comes to your personal finance, when it comes to your entrepreneurship, when it comes to money coming in, we do have some good news here. We have the Eight of Wands upright. Now, this energy indicates that there's going to be something here positive that is going to influence your role, okay? So if you do choose peace, if you do choose a sense of something that is going to be happy there for you, it will. When it comes to air, when it comes to communication with other people and hidden messages in your life, let's take a look. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups reverse, and there are some changes that are happening between you and communications coming out from another person. Now, here's the thing. Your person is going through a spiritual change, and they're not communicating that best as well. There is not the best communication that's kind of happening this week, especially when we have Saturn that is, you know, pushing away and also pulling things together. So you're going to experience this push-pull, almost like this rejection that's coming outward from other people, okay? Let's take a look a little bit further into this hidden messages about that. Yeah, so we have the Seven of Pentacles upright, reversed, excuse me, Seven of Pentacles reversed. And I see you walking away, Cancer. I see you choosing and deciding to end a relationship, end a partnership here with somebody, okay? Now, here's the thing. It almost feels like it's too soon, but then again, it's like, when it comes to Cancers, let's just face it, Cancers, you guys already have like a predetermined date. You already have a predetermined value when it comes to your other people. And I see that this time for this person has just went up. So you're kind of grieving and mourning the communication that you're getting from other people. It's not the best, and you're deciding to just like cut people off. But be careful, Cancer. Be careful, okay? Now, when it comes to water, when it comes to boundaries, when it comes to your home life, we have the Three of Wands reverse, okay? So when it comes to your home life, you are looking outside of the sense of your home. You're looking to expand different energy, and you're also looking to take the influence that you learned and make something positive from it, okay? So I do see that there's lessons being learned here. There's things that are evolving. So what are water energy? It's your children, it's your home, it's the things that you deal with like on an everyday basis, okay? And you're wanting more of it, okay? So I feel like that you are saying goodbye to something and you're trying to open something else here, okay? Very, very heavy week. Very heavy week. Now, when it comes to your intuition, we have another 5. I saw this here. We definitely have physical changes, spiritual changes that are happening, and it's going to be going through your work as well as almost like everything in your life. So, whatever you choose to keep, you'll keep, and it could be from partnerships, business relationships, personal relationships, or you might choose just to scrap everything and start all over. But before you do, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, understand peace is the energy that you need to obtain through the rest of the week, not so much chaos. And it feels so chaotic, but then again, do what you want. Okay, when it comes to love, when it comes to your personal passions, we have the King of Cups reverse. So we have this energy coming from our person that almost like they're noticing you pulling yourself away, okay? Now, for those who are single, for those who are in between those kind of relationships, same thing for that energy. Even you are noticing your partner being pulled away. You're pulling away from that partner, okay? Let's look at your personal passions and make sure you stay for, an extended soul connection and twin flame reading. Okay, so when it comes to your personal passions, you're just doing what you got to do to get through the week. You're not really focused on so much of that. You're just really trying to survive this week, Cancer, okay? So definitely reach out for a spiritual reading, a Reiki session, or some kind of way that you can redirect this chaos, okay? I'm seeing a lot of things that are like harsh energy that's fast changing with you up front of it, with confrontation. Then I see you pulling yourself back and almost having that regret of that confrontation. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out for you during the week. Okay, so when it comes to love, when it comes to your soul connections, your twin flame energy, let's look a little bit closer at that. For those in a relationship, okay, let's take a look at Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You got another 5, same thing. We got all this happening around the board. So you got the 5 of Swords, you got another 5. Same card, 5 of Wands, okay? So for those, dealing with this relationship, for those, okay, it really feels like there is a change. There really feels like you've had enough. It really feels like if your partner or somebody says one more thing, the wrong thing, you're out of here, okay? Now, depending on where you want to be, this might be a week carried through the full moon where you're just spouting out stuff. You're getting your feelings hurt here, Cancer. You're hurting feelings, you're getting your feelings hurt, and this energy is kind of happening all around. I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see if this energy gets better here for you, or if you're deciding to truly end things with your soul connection. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. So there is a chance for this energy to lighten up a little bit. If you feel you're being very combative with your person, if you feel like you're being combative, you can always retract that energy. But then again, words are like in a bottle of toothpaste. Once you squirt it out, it's so hard to suck that energy and take that energy back, okay? So I see that this is going to happen a lot here for Cancer. Your energy is going to be really chaotic. You're really going to be doing a lot of sidestepping back and forth. Let's take a little bit further more into those soul connections. In between, yeah, okay. So we have a lot of like separation. It's like Cancers who are in a relationship, it's like you woke up one day and you don't want to be in that relationship anymore. And then Cancers who are singled or in between relationship, it's almost like you also decided that 6 of Swords reverse, you don't want the chase. You're not interested. 2 of Wands, your energy has been redirected. But this is the thing, is it just this week, Cancer? Or are you really changing on how you're seeing your love and your partners? Or are you just kind of being hard on yourself? Make sure you come back next week to find out a little bit more about how your soul connection and your twin flame development will change.